So with this video, I am not looking for any sympathy. I am simply just trying to clear my name. I'm going to explain step by step why I did what I did regarding the whole situation with my brother. But for you to really understand, to fully understand, we have to go back to 2012. So some of you are aware of this. 2012 is when me and my brother, we started doing videos together on his second channel. We used to play games, horror games, funny games, challenges. Like it was amazing in my opinion. And if I'm honest, it's really what made me decide that I want to do YouTube. During that whole period, I was still going to school, but then as you guys know, I had my own channel as well, and just from those videos, that made me realize I actually want to fully concentrate on YouTube, and that's exactly what I did. I stopped school and I fully concentrated on YouTube. So I have to thank my brother for that, because if it wasn't for him, I definitely would not be here right now. I would not be in this position. I wouldn't even be doing YouTube. JJ, my brother, he's the one who really opened my eyes for this whole YouTube thing. And I hope the feeling is mutual towards him too. But anyway, so looking back at the videos we used to do in 2012, obviously it started innocent. The games we were playing, it was just a laugh, it was funny. It was literally just a bundle of fun. It was content for you guys to enjoy. It was hilarious. So obviously it all started off with just an innocent slap, a few Q&As like Slap Deji.
Slap Deji?
Oh god, what?
Ow! Oh, hell no!
And all that stuff. It started off innocent. Obviously I saw the fun side of it too, because like at the time it was funny. Everybody found it funny in the comments. Everyone was just having a laugh. But through the progression of those videos that we did, you know, on my brother's second channel, slowly, progressively, it started to get more violent. From throwing controllers.
You need to piss off! F you!
To throwing bottles. Belts.
Oh, what's your problem? What? I'm gonna fucking... Yeah, you can't belt me. Give me my belt. Give me my belt. You can't belt me. Baby. I just want to put on my belt.
You can't put on your belt.
I just want to put on my belt because my trousers are falling. Give me my belt. Give me my belt. Give me my belt, nigga.
Even chairs.
Pick this, JJ! I picked this! Why?
Fucking hell!
Why?
Honestly, yes, chairs. I didn't see it as a big thing. I just love spending time with my brother. Honestly, like coming back from school, one of the main things I'd love to do is just play a scary game or anything with my brother. That was amazing at the time. I loved it. And it's still one of those memories I cherish today. But then too much became too much, because as you can see in some of the videos, you can see my discomfort. I often felt uncomfortable and I got tired of just being a laughing post, really. I got tired of it. Even back then, I would just simply walk out. I would just walk out because it wasn't funny. I didn't like it.
Ow!
What, you've given up?
No, I'm leaving.
You're leaving, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna count to 5.
No, it'd be more fun if we're both together.
I'm always in this position. Look at that camera.
No, but...
I'm leaving.
No, I wouldn't...
But obviously this is partly my fault because I never addressed this publicly. I did tell him privately to stop, but obviously that didn't work. So it's partly my fault for not taking initiative and seeing it as a big deal at the time. And it's obvious that I didn't want this because you can see the discomfort in my face in numerous videos that we did. You guys can look back at the videos and see for yourself how uneasy I am, sometimes even scared, and just really uncomfortable. And the funny thing is that he was the one editing those videos at the time, and he didn't notice, which further will prove my point coming up until this video. But obviously, like, I was young, probably 14, 15 at the time. I looked up to my brother, So I didn't see it as anything. So there was no way I would have seen this as a big deal. Now we're going to skip ahead to late 2013, like towards the end of 2013. So this is not really known, but my brother ended up kicking me out at November time 2013. The point I'm trying to make is I was scared. I went to live with my parents, and my brother stayed in the house that he bought off my parents. And I was scared. I was very scared. When I say I was scared, like honestly, I can say I was somewhat reliant on my brother. I was like, oh my gosh, what would I do when I don't have my brother? I was petrified. I actually thought that my whole YouTube channel would just come to a halt. But then, this is where I'm so grateful for my parents, because they knew I was in a dark place. I was petrified. My parents opened my eyes and made me see that I shouldn't be so reliant on my brother, that I cast my own shadow, that I shouldn't be scared. Them opening my eyes, I started doing videos by myself with my parents, and obviously that progressed me in the whole YouTube scene. You guys will see a complete change of scenery around November time in my videos, and this is one of the videos I posted with my parents at the time. Okay guys, I'm gonna teach you how to break into a house.
Hello, who is it?
Mr. P. Enos.
Are you white or black?
White. So my parents are watching this, thank you so much. Just know that you guys are amazing. I love you guys with all my heart, and I will do anything for you, so thank you so much. Anyway, a few days pass. Me and my brother, we make up, and obviously we start to do videos with each other again. My brother texted me saying, hey Deji, I've got a great idea involving FIFA. And obviously I was ecstatic. I was like, I get to see my brother again. I'm glad we're on great terms. It's just amazing. So anyway, my dad dropped me off at JJ's house. I think I was there for a day or two. I can't remember. So FIFA and challenges were really, really popular at the time. And for an unknown reason, this would have to cause me pain. So my brother had an idea of FIFA slavery FIFA. Some of you guys may have seen the video. It involves, if the other person scores, you have to get hit with a belt.
I'm just gonna whip your ass. And let me whip your ass. Ow! Ow! Hands on the seat.
Ow! Ow! Let me name. Get in the car.
Like, obviously at the time, I saw it as all fun and games. But when I look at it now, even today, challenges with my brother, pain is a recurring theme. I mean, even our latest challenge we've done consists of pain.
You punched me in the face!
Can I get a stomach punch?
No!
You get to call out what you want.
No, but you can't just make shit up!
I want a stomach punch!
That's not fair!
You know how to get punched in the stomach? Come on, bro!
Oh my.
Oh, damn it, man.
And you guys can see for yourself that pain is a very recurring theme with my brother when we do challenges. There always has to be some form of punishment with pain. But it didn't stop with physical pain, it even went to mental pain. Now, what I'm about to tell you is a secret that affected me immensely. When I say it affected me immensely, I struggled to trust. This is where my trust issues started to really sprout, if I should say. So late 2015, I'm not gonna name the girl, just for, you know, out of respect for her. But late 2015, I was talking to this girl for maybe a year and a half. Like, I liked her. I liked this girl. We talked a lot, and yeah, I really did like this girl. Anyway, late 2015, I was doing videos with this girl and everything. Long story short, JJ, knowing that I talked to her, done videos with her and everything, it just came as a surprise when I found out that my brother had slept with her. And that really did affect me. And I won't even deny it, I cried for days, because nothing like this has ever ever happened to me, because I really like this girl. I liked her a lot, and obviously upon this happening, I just struggle. I tried talking to her again recently, but I couldn't. I struggled. I really did struggle. Obviously when I found out that my brother had slept with her, I stopped talking to her because I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. I didn't want this to get in the way of me and my bro. I did confront him about it, but when I confronted him, I acted like I didn't care. I confronted him about it, and he just said, his words were, "She came to me, it's not my fault." And obviously that's stayed in here for a while. I have moved on from that, but it did affect me, and I never had that happen to me, because I cried literally for days. But my parents told me that it was just a learning curve, that you will learn from this, and that's exactly what happened, really. I learnt from it. But that's not the only issue I've ever had with my brother when it came to girls. Another girl who I used to do videos with, who I liked a lot, my brother ended up following her on Instagram, teasing me, just being like, "Oh, she can have the better brother." And this happened whilst I was in Japan, when I went on the trip to Japan, that whole time period. Even recently, when I last saw him, I was on the phone with Dunya. Some of you guys will know Dunya. I was on the phone with her, and my brother came in the room and tried to embarrass me, making fun of me, as well as making fun of Dunya. This is no word of a lie. I'm telling you the honest to God truth. He was also asking very uncomfortable questions. Just questions you just don't ask. But let's move on from all of that. Let's talk the diss track. So a lot of you are wondering why and what made me do the diss track on my brother. Obviously those things in the later years playing a huge role, but let me explain what really cemented me making a diss track on my brother. So it all started with one of his friends ridiculing my channel.
Name a dead YouTube channel.
Deji.
I didn't appreciate it, considering I'm not friends with the guy, really. I spent time in America with him, but I didn't see him as a friend. But he was close to my brother, so I considered him somewhat family. But I responded like this: you are the sidemen as well as JJ's bitch. You are literally their bitch. You're JJ's cameraman. He pays your salary. I mean, you spend more time with JJ than you do your own wife. So I do admit my response was definitely out of line. I should not have mentioned his wife. But then his response was just completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. He responded back with a diss track. In his diss track, he pretty much mentions everything regarding our trip to LA. He made things that were private public. We had a group chat, and he pretty much just made everything in that group chat public.
You're right, I've been living at the Sidemen house. I took your room, bitch, they kicked you out cause you ain't paying rent. You couldn't find the cash, let me clear the air and take out the trash.
What really upset me, what really hurt me during that whole thing was not the diss track, it was how my brother reacted to his diss track. Instead of my brother keeping neutral or even sticking up for me, instead he was sticking up for his friend, claiming that everything he said in his diss track was true, just supporting him.
Take a joke, you need to relax, G. Back in LA, I was paying for your taxis. You're the poorest rich man now.
Hey, that's true.
You're rich and you're famous. Now, Deji, tell me, are you brain dead? Cause you still live with your parents. I got loyalty deep, too busy taking edibles. Backstage,
Oh, no! No! He's spitting a lot of facts, but it's all mad. It's all mad.
Just saying every allegation in his diss track was true. And I took that as a low blow. Instead of supporting me, he decided to support his friend. After watching the video where he reacted to his friend's diss track, I called him out of anger. I called him, and when we were on the phone, all he said was, "It's just a bit of banter." That's all he said. He was just saying, "It's just a bit of banter, that you should just respond. It's just, who cares? It's just banter." I dropped the call, I hung up out of anger, and then he texted me this. Him saying, "It's YouTube at the end of the day. It's helping my channel in the end." You're gonna find out that this is very hypocritical of JJ as we continue. I felt betrayed. Honestly, I felt betrayed. I always thought my brother would have my back in dark times, but as I look at the previous years, it looks like my brother doesn't really support me. Like, the love we both have is not reciprocal. This is one of the reasons why I dropped the diss track on my brother. So in my response to JJ's friend, his diss track on me, in my diss track, I said a controversial bar of that JJ paid for his wedding. Not an attack on JJ, it was an attack on JJ's friend.
But the one thing you ain't been spreading is that JJ paid for your wedding.
My bro got angry of me showing screenshots that he paid for his friend's wedding, and I admit that was out of line. I do admit I should not have done that. It was more out of anger why I did this. I was very angry, considering my brother. I felt alone. I just felt alone and angry. And I just said, my brother clearly doesn't support me, so why do I care? It was bashfulness, it was me being angry. But what really cemented me doing a diss track on my brother, what really just betrayed me, was my brother's friend, his second diss track on me. But not what was said in the diss track, it's the fact that my brother heard the diss track before it went out, and he didn't try and stop it. Which gave me more of a desire to do a diss track on my brother.
I would take a bullet for your brother, but if the trigger's aiming at you, I'ma pull it.
As well as in his second diss track on me, he shows a private video that was between me and my brother in his diss track of us sparring, which was just between myself and my bro. And that was in his diss track.
Cry, sparring at the crib, all we did.
Which further shows that my brother played a part to his second diss track. This sparring footage was just between me and my bro. It was sent through text. It was just for our eyes only. And that's what my brother said. That this sparring footage is for his eyes and my eyes, just so I can get better. And then for me to see it in his diss track, you can understand how I was feeling. Now, what was said in his second diss track was criminal, it ruined my credibility, and it defamated my character. Allegations of me getting a girl pregnant and then leaving her, and other things with underage girls and stuff like that. The allegations in the diss track were far from the truth. They weren't true at all. And the knowing fact that he heard the diss track before it went out further just put me in a dark place. It really did. Considering I did also confront my brother about this, saying, "Did you hear it beforehand?" And he said yes. He said he had heard the diss track beforehand. What was going through my head, I couldn't explain. Because I have done nothing but support my brother in everything. I've supported him with his music. I've supported him when he had sexual claims regarding his videos. All those videos he used to do. I've supported him in everything. Even when he took a long break on YouTube, I still supported him. I never ever showed no signs of not supporting him, ever. So What was going through my head, I could not explain to you. If I ever had to like write it down, I couldn't. I couldn't. Even when he lost his deal with Microsoft, I was still supporting him. It truly made me wonder what a brother is to someone. A brother's meant to stick by you no matter what. Have your back no matter what. Family sticks by you. But that's what I assumed anyway. Considering how I've had his back through his dark times. A lot of his dark times. It just came to a surprise that he didn't have mine. This is when I decided to drop my diss track on my bro.
JJ wanna play games, wanna snake me, get your friends trying to battle me. Now they wanna bait names, how can a man choose friends over family? JJ, we ain't the same, when I start wars it only brings casualty. Little boy, stay in your lane, I'ma drag you to the ground like gravel. Talk about me, only negativity, bringing up girls to ruin credibility. Text my parents to try and get rid of me, how in hell have you not lost dignity?
I called it unforgivable because I could not forgive him for a lot of this, for a lot of the things that he's done. Not just from the diss track. It goes back to like 2012 onwards. There's many things he's done that I'm not gonna mention in this video, but there's many things he's done which have just really hurt me. But I just didn't let it get in between us until his friend started to go criminal and try and ruin my credibility. That's when I knew my brother did not have my best interest at heart. At all. At all. Now, in my diss track on my bro, everything is known fact. Everything I say in the diss track is known fact. I don't spill any secrets, nothing. Everything is known fact. Also, with my diss track, my brother gave me permission to upload it. Permission was given. He said, you can upload the diss track. Upon me uploading my diss track on my brother, Logan Paul invited me to his podcast.
So what made you comfortable coming on Impulsive today?
Because my beef isn't really with you. And I guess I did have beef with Jake, but it was mainly just to sell the fight. That was the main reason. So like, it's not... I know he said when on the Shane Dawson thing that he wanted to kill me and stuff.
He did?
Yeah, he said he wanted to kill me. Yeah.
Is that a fact?
And the reason I accepted it is because I just felt betrayed. I felt hurt. And in all honesty, I was just tired of doing anything my brother wanted me to do. I was tired of always having to take permission. So I went on Logan Paul's podcast. I saw it as a way to just branch out from my bro. I honestly did. Because for a very long time, and a lot of you have seen this too, I've always been at the bottom of my brother's shoe. Always. And I was tired of it. So I just decided to turn the tables on my brother. And when I was on Logan Paul's podcast, I did not say any negativity about my brother. Only in talks of the diss track was when I spoke negatively of my brother, obviously. Any other question that Logan asked me, I never. The little respect I have for my brother, I still did not betray my brother entirely. Logan asked me questions like, who is JJ's girlfriend? And I just refused to answer. I refused to answer because I still had some respect for my brother. Some respect.
I heard this, and Quedeca even said it. He said he's hiding a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Does your brother have a girlfriend?
Yeah, what's the deal comment? That one I'm not gonna comment on.
Yo.
Because he told me not to mention anything, so I'm not gonna be like.
And honestly, it's sad because he shows absolutely no appreciation for me. Or towards me even. Considering I've helped out my brother with his channel a lot, like a series that my brother currently does called One Question Go. When I saw my brother, I showed him a video where a guy got his fans to just ask him questions on Discord, and I told him that he should do something similar to that. And no credit was given to me. When he did the video, he didn't give me any credit at all. Didn't show anything. Didn't say my name or anything. Didn't say thanks Deji for helping me come up with this idea. Nothing. He just did it. I showed no sign and just showed no appreciation towards me. It's like when we used to play games in 2012, and 2013. I would always, all the games we would be playing, it was me who found the games. Mainly because I just wanted to spend time with him. That's how I saw it. It was a way for me to spend time with my bro. Considering we didn't really do much of that. Only when the camera was on. But let's move on from that. Then Christmas 2018 came. I had just come back from LA. For those who aren't aware, I shot my diss track in LA on my brother. Anyway, I had just come back from LA and I was tired and I just went straight to bed. So me and my brother, we agreed to talk, but this is where my brother's manipulation comes. This is where the whole manipulation on Christmas comes, and I'm going to explain it in depth. So the situation of me kicking my brother out on Christmas has been taken out of context incredibly. So my brother and I, when I was in LA, we agreed to talk. But my brother, he didn't come to talk, he came to fight. Instead of coming to talk, he threatened to smash my computer and he was acting irate. He was just acting so erratic. I couldn't explain it. Upon threatening to smash my computer, I locked myself in my office just so he couldn't do so. And little did I know, this whole situation, my brother was recording the whole situation. Which further shows my brother's manipulation, considering he asked to talk. We agreed to talk and he came for a fight. As I locked myself in my office, he threatened to smash the door, saying he will smash the door down. Obviously my parents stopping him. For the safety of my parents and due to his behaviour, I asked him if he could leave my house or I'll call the police. Which he recorded and took out of context completely. So he tweeted this out, the voice message of me saying, leave my house or I'll call the police. He tweeted that out, causing fans to just turn on me. They turned on me, not knowing the situation or why I told him to leave my house. The fans turned on me, further showing how we just manipulated the situation.
House, I will call the police. You came here to talk, I'm pissed. Go away. Leave my house.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, cool.
You came on the
You need to
23rd.
remember.
No,
Yes,
Deji,
but this is
Deji,
my house.
Deji, please.
I don't want him here. What the hell? I've already said that.
Cool.
So what's the problem?
No,
No,
no.
open the door, let him out. You can let him out.
So what's the problem?
No, no. Cool, whatever. I'm leaving. I'm off.
Please, yeah, let him out, let him go.
Bye.
Further things happened when I asked my brother to leave my house, but I'm not gonna mention that. I'm not gonna mention that in this video. He started playing victim on social media, saying I kicked him out on Christmas for no reason, whereas there was a huge reason. He didn't come here to talk like brother to brother. He came here to fight me. I mean, he said he wanted to talk, yet he was recording the whole situation, which is just, like I said, it shows manipulation. So I too was recording the situation, but not for the public, mainly for my safety as well as my parents. I only started recording when I locked myself in my room, in my office, because he wasn't acting like he wanted to talk, he was acting like he wanted to fight me. So this caused us to have a back and forth on Twitter, but of course, as he has more followers, as he was playing victim, people were just ignoring me. They were just saying that I was lying, that anything I said just didn't matter. Everything I said was just going on deaf ears because no one fully understood why I kicked him out on Christmas. it just made it look like I kicked him out on Christmas because I didn't want to see him. Obviously, I should not have kicked him out on Christmas. And to this day, I do regret it. I shouldn't have kicked him out on Christmas, but just for the safety of myself and my parents, and obviously my computer and my valuables, I asked him to leave. So this further put me on a downward spiral, because this caused me to get hate on all social medias. I started to lose subscribers, fans, and I even started getting thoughts of maybe life was better off without me. If I was honest, I was just saying, like, what was the point? I was getting all sorts of thoughts in my head, and I didn't know how to cope. It sucked. It really did, honestly. I honestly thought, what was the purpose? What was the purpose of me living? I don't encourage anyone to ever have thoughts like this. I don't want anyone ever having thoughts like this, because everybody has a purpose. It's just at that time, those are the thoughts I had. So I started to lose a lot of subs, like a lot of subs, and no one came to my aid. Because if I'm honest, I've always been alone in this YouTube scene. I've always been a lone wolf. The only people I've ever really done videos with are in my family, my brother and my parents. Those are the people who I've always done videos with. My brother is making fun of the whole situation in his videos. This further caused me to get hate, and I asked my brother if he could stop trash talking me in videos, where his only response was for me to delete the diss track. But going back to my brother's texts, at the end of the day, it's just a diss track, and it's helping his channel. It's exactly what it was doing. It was helping his channel. My brother laughed at the situation and reacted to the diss track, reacted to my videos on him, and was just making fun of the situation.
Still stupid in your fucking head. You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. You're an imbecile. And I can't stand you. I can't stand you.
So the little respect I had, I took it and I privated the diss track. But keep in mind, the diss track was still out there. People had reacted to the diss track. People had re-uploaded it, and it was still, and it's been on Spotify since the day the diss track came out. So on the 6th of January, I privated the diss track. The diss track had been made private, and I then told my brother to stop trash talking me in videos, which he did not stop. He carried on trash talking me in videos even after I put the diss track down.
Terrible decisions that ruin one's career, and Deji's just eyeing that bad boy. We have to stop with the Deji memes, okay? Only in this video we'll talk about it, but after that, we can't do any more, okay? Deji returned. This is like the first Deji one we've seen, so I guess that's progress. Back in LA, I was paying for your taxi. Card declined, but victim cards!
He kept using me as a laughing post in his Reddit videos that he made and other videos when he could easily just avoid the topic, but he didn't. He didn't acknowledge anything I said where I told him to stop trash talking me. This intentionally put me more and more in a dark place, in a very, very dark place. And another thing that I wasn't aware of is that my mum even attempted to help out my channel regarding lack of subs and views, by sending my brother this text if it was okay if I could re-upload the diss track. And I really do appreciate this from my mum. If I did know this, I would have told her not to send this text. But obviously my mum is very passionate regarding my whole channel. So thank you, mum. I really do appreciate that. This made me realize that me taking down the diss track was only for his benefit. This is why I re-uploaded the diss track. I wanted people to see my brother's true colours towards me, as you can see from this tweet here. So a recurring thing that I found out about my brother is that he tends to attack people when they're down. So, for instance, Joe Weller, after beating him in the whole fight, he still continued to bash him. For no reason.
Round number 1.
Alright, let's see how much Weller has improved. Holy crap! He actually punched! Oh my god, he's improved! Wow!
Another example is Net Nobody, when he was going through a whole custody battle for his son against his baby mama. While he was having beef with JJ decided, oh, let me get his baby mama in my diss track, which obviously I doubt he would be okay with. There's no way in hell we'd be okay with it.
That's your baby mama. Flew her over just to end the saga. KSI, I'm the king of drama.
So I've noticed that my brother tends to attack people when they're at their lowest points, which is just something I wanted to put out there. And to those two, I want to say I'm sorry for playing party to it. I was just following my brother blindly, and I'm sorry. What he was doing was sickening, and I will never play party to that again. My brother also uses subliminal messaging against me. For example, he'll say that he wants his second channel to take over my main channel, to which his fans will try and accomplish, considering he's much bigger than me. Much bigger than me. Like, he sees everything as a competition between us, whereas I don't. I don't have competition with family, but it seems like he does. I mean, YouTube is a huge platform, yet he wants to overtake my channel, which will result in me losing subscribers for his gain. He would also be passive aggressive in his videos. So he would say something and then end it with, I'm joking. Whereas he's not joking, he's serious about the message. Whereas people will obviously take this as him being serious. It's just that I'm joking is just a defense mechanism.
You know what would really top it off? If my second channel was able to overtake Deji in subscribers. That would really piss him off. Deji, I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Dej, this is all a joke. Please do not make a video about me. Please do not go in on me. Please don't claim you're the victim. Please, Deji, this is just banter. This is just friendly competition. That is all, okay? Just some fun brother rivalry.
Another piece of subliminal messaging my brother does is he shows him unsubscribing from my channel in a video, which will result in his fans also unsubscribing from my channel.
Wait, let me check my other channel as well. And let me just fix that real quick. There we go. All right.
He also told his fans to tweet me to delete my channel, but on Twitter, not on my YouTube channel, because that would give me views.
Don't do it to his channel because I'll get him views. I'd say just tweet him. Tweet him saying, delete your channel.
But obviously, his fans still wrote this on my channel as well. He is basically using his fans to attack me, also known as mob mentality. Another piece of subliminal messaging that my brother uses is him saying that I'm just trying to reach 10 million subs. That I betrayed him just to try and reach 10 million subs. Which is far from the truth, considering if anybody knows me, they know I don't focus on numbers. I didn't even know how to look at analytics or any of those stats on my YouTube videos. I've never even done a 2 million, 3 million, 4 or 5 going so on special. I've never done a milestone video special. The only one I've ever done is 1 million. 1 million subscribers. That's the only time I've ever done a video of a milestone, because I I don't see numbers. I've never ever seen subscribers as like a goal. It's just a way for people to unsubscribe from my channel and ultimately affect my livelihood. That's what it really is. Another manipulative tactic that my brother did was he unfollowed me on all social media platforms, but I never unfollowed him. So what he did, he blocked me on Instagram and then unblocked me just to make it look like I unfollowed him when he unfollowed me when I followed him back, if you understand what I mean. As people got a notification that I followed him, which also shows signs of manipulation. I've always been scared to stand up to my brother, considering he has more social media power than me. Like, he has more social media friends than I do. So I've always just been very scared to stand up for myself. He even told me in front of our parents to stop talking to his YouTube friends, which is one reason why you don't really see me doing collaborations with other YouTubers. But that's gonna change as of today. He even undermines me in videos for comical effect. Like, we did a video together that I just couldn't upload because I just felt so belittled.
Holy fuck!
I'll punch
So
you.
retarded!
I'm retarded.
You are retarded!
Yeah, I'm looking at the
Oh
monster.
my God.
You're looking at a fucking door.
So dumb!
Fam, you're dumb. Don't call me dumb.
You're looking down at this!
Yeah, because I'm
Play the
scared.
fucking game!
What else
Don't
are
be
you
a
do?
pussy!
You play then.
No, what does that mean?
You play.
I'm not a pussy, but you play.
Yeah,
Shut up,
you
play, man.
play.
Don't piss me off.
Play.
Nah,
Play.
you piss me off.
No, you treat me like shit. You play.
I'm not treating you like shit.
Don't call me dumb.
I told you to go to
Don't call me dumb.
You know, where's the door?
Yeah, you have to call me dumb, do you?
Alright, you're not dumb. You're not dumb. Just play the fucking game.
I couldn't upload it because me personally, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way he was talking to me. I didn't like the way he treated me or anything. I just couldn't upload it. I just didn't like being belittled. And even some of my fans have realized that my brother it doesn't look like he wants to do videos of me. Just from his body language. It makes it look like he just feels forced to be in videos with me. But when I'm on his channel, I'm always myself. I don't have to change depending on whose channel I'm on. And what pains me more is that my brother is acting like he has not done anything wrong in this whole situation. When he goes on podcasts or anything, he just acts like he's the victim in the whole situation. He just acts like I did everything. Everything is my fault. And that really pains me because that makes the fans think that I'm the bad guy. I'm the one who started all this.
Yeah, no, I'm just done with him now.
Is it literally like...
Yep. I don't care. I've unfollowed him. I don't care anymore.
But
He's laid his bed, now he can rest in it.
And this just makes me believe that he's just so far gone in his own ego for him to not realize what he's doing. It really does. Like, this whole situation is just a joke to him. He just laughs at the situation constantly. It's just sad, man, honestly. And here's one of the saddest parts. My brother thinks he knows me. But he really doesn't know anything about me. He doesn't even know much about my parents. He doesn't even know my parents that well, if I'm honest. He doesn't even know my parents' birthdays. My dad had to remind my brother of when my mum's birthday was. My dad had to literally remind him on the day that it's, our mum's birthday. Which is just sad. Honestly, it's sad. My brother even called my dad saying that he was going to destroy my channel. And then after that call, these are the texts that proceeded after. Him saying that if my dad recorded the call, that he would copyright strike the video. And it's very sad that my brother assumes that my dad would do something disgusting like that. My dad even proceeded to scold my brother for not saying happy birthday to my mum on the 5th of May, whereas my mum's birthday is on the 4th of May. I'm just tired I'm tired of being treated like shit. This is me finally standing up for myself and not letting my brother bully me anymore. People will take this the wrong way and see this as an attack, but this is literally just me sticking up for myself. For years, I've been suppressed. But me making this video, I don't want any negativity towards my brother. From what you've heard in this video, please, I did not make this video for my brother to get hate or any negativity. I simply made this video because I had to stick up for myself. I'm tired of people seeing me as the bad guy when they don't know the full situation. I'm also making this video for anyone who just feels suppressed and scared to come out with anything. I want you to learn from me. Don't let anybody suppress you. Don't let anyone bully you. If it's family or whatever. Stand up for yourself and stick up for yourself. I'm telling you right now, it will only get worse. It will only get worse. But that being said, I've said everything I wanted to say. Thank you for listening to me, honestly. Thank you for taking your time to listen to me. And just like my brother said, there's always two sides to a story.